Finally upgrade our commissioner rates. Good morning, everyone. We will call this the January 22nd Board of Commissioners meeting to order. Will you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all for being here. I hope you're enjoying this wonderful weather we're having lately. First up on our agenda is the approval of minutes.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion. We approve the minutes from the January 7th meeting as presented.
Second. We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? That passes. Accounts payable and vouchers.
I'll make a motion. We approve the claims from December 6th, 2018 through January 22nd, 2019, including payroll dated January 11th, 2019.
Second. We have a motion and a second to approve the accounts payable and the payroll as stated. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? That passes. Mr. Klein.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We've got, well, the first item is opening of the bids.
All right, so the first one we have is from White Construction. And it looks like a total base bid of $2,493,000. It looks like alternate one is $4,047. Alternate 2A is deduct of $59,500. Alternate A2B is $26,000. Atlas Excavating. Sorry. There we go. Total base bid is $2,968,911.65. Alternate one is $4,047. Alternate 2A is a credit of $138,250. And alternate 2B is $25,200. Next is Reith Riley. Has a base bid of $2,141,967.15. Alternate one is $4,047. Alternate 2A is a credit of $119,175. Alternate 2B is $26,000. Last one is Milestone. A total base bid of $2,123,700. Alternate one is $28,329. Alternate 2A is a credit of $51,800. Alternate 2B is $24,000. Recommend you take those under advisement.
Thank you. And to all the bidders, thank you very much for bidding. We'll take these under advisement.
I'll make a motion that we take these bids under advisement.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to take these bids under advisement, and once again, thank you to all the bidders. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Okay, utility agreement.
Yep, this is a utility agreement with Tippecanoe RMC to relocate the power lines in this same project, 450 South.
Mr. President, I would move that we accept the utility agreement with Tippecanoe RMC as stated.
A second.
Motion and a second to approve this utility agreement. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? That passes.
Next item is an on-call services with Christopher B. Burke Engineering, Seabelt. This provides their hourly rates for on-call services, helping us with SWIP, training classes, that type of thing.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion that we approve the 2019 contract with Christopher B. Burke for on-call services.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve this on-call services. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes.
Okay. Next item is a donation agreement with Tippecanoe Development LLC. This is for the County Road 500 North 50 West signalization project. This agreement just stipulates the fact that they will be donating the land involved.
Mr. President, I would move that we approve the donation agreement with Tippecanoe Development LLC as stated.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to accept this donation agreement as stated. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes.
Okay. The next document is the actual transfer warranty deed for that donated property.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion we approve that warranty deed as stated.
Second.
Motion and second to accept this warranty deed as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes.
The next item is a warranty deed, parcel number 5, with the Gibson family. It's in the amount of $7,200.
Mr. President, I move for approval of the warranty deed with the Gibsons in the amount of $7,200 for parcel 5.
I'll second that.
Motion and second to accept this warranty deed for parcel 5 between Michael and D. Ellen Gibson. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes.
And our last document is for the same signalization project, parcel 6, Mr. Henderson in the amount of $9,100.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion we approve that warranty deed for parcel 6 as stated.
Second.
Motion and second to accept this parcel 6 for Daniel Henderson in the amount stated. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gary, Maintenance Department.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mark. So we've talked about CarGraph. It's a system that we currently already have in place for our highway department and their tracking of the roads and conditions and things like that. There is a maintenance portion of this that we've all sat in on and talked to CarGraph about utilizing for ourselves. I believe the cost is around $46,000. They will build our maintenance system. It will help us track the maintenance for our county facilities. It was expandable to the point of other buildings that are less under Tony and I's control, but still under you guys, as long as those departments wish to utilize it. But the $46,000 should be to pretty much set up a running system for us and train our staff on on the system.
So, and we're still going to start with the 111 building as the first building?
I believe we're starting with everything under Tony and I's control.
Okay,
So courthouse, county building, 111.
And the cartograph folks will come in and help us get those online?
Yes. Once the agreement is signed, they start a team process. They will let us know what information we need to feed them. We've already started collecting and tagging some of the HVAC equipment, some of the big ticket items, things that we want to be able to track for future replacements or maintenance. You know, if something's costing us too much money, it should be replaced, things of that nature. So, yeah, they would come in and set all that up. We've already, like I said, we've already started tagging and collecting the data sheets off of them so that it can be entered into the system by them.
Perfect. I think this is a great move. So,
Mr. President, I would move that we approve the purchase agreement with Cartograph in the amount of $46,500 as outlined by Gary.
but there are some additional conditions that need to be satisfied for the contract.
The underlying contract's fine, we just have some state required things like E-Verify, non-discrimination, and that sort of thing that I just need to put together an addendum. I can do that pretty fast.
So do we need to make a motion contingent upon?
Subject to?
Yeah, subject to the additional terms and conditions.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to accept this agreement with Cartograph Systems pending. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Thank you. Jason?
Did you skip Pat on purpose?
No, he's not supposed to be on here.
Don't mind.
He's not on.
Good morning.
He's supposed to get paid.
Before you is the Department of Corrections has changed just a little bit the way that they are doing their grant process now, and they're requiring commissioner approval and sign off for our applying for our annual community corrections and probation grant. So this is all that's doing, just asking for permission to apply for that grant.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion, we grant permission to Community Corrections to apply for their annual DOC grant.
Second.
A motion and a second to grant permission to apply as stated. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? That passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, under grants, Health Department, looks like we have 3 for you.
Try to do my best Sharon impersonation here. We would like permission to apply for one of the 25 student internships nationwide for the National Environmental Health Association, NEHA. There is no cost to the county. We'll provide a mentor, work plan, and documentation to NEHA. Intern will begin in June of 2019 and last for 10 weeks, and this one we received last year, and Tico was our intern.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion, we grant permission to apply.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to grant permission to apply as stated for the Health Department. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? That passes.
And the second thing, we would like permission to accept $100,000 from the Indiana State Department of Health designated for the SSP mobilization efforts in Tippecanoe County. So that is for the mobile unit. Originally, we were hoping to get 60, we got 100,000, so we should be always like that.
Craig, where does that put us at in total available funds now to move that project forward?
Do you know?
We will have plenty of money to move forward.
We have plenty of money. For this, yeah.
Thank you for the very detailed answer that was provided.
So,
to talk to the expert.
And has that unit been ordered then? It's,
I think now we have a total, we're getting all that worked out. Yeah.
okay.
Mr. President, I would move that we grant permission to accept the $100,000 grant from ISDH for the SSP mobilization efforts here in the county.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to grant permission to accept for the Health Department as stated. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? That passes.
And the last thing we're requesting is to change the part-time public health nurse to, what's the exact part-time with benefits, what's that called? Regular part-time, out of the local health trust. We're having, that position's been open since March, and we're hoping that added benefits will be enough to collect someone, and we're down two, well, that nurse, and then we just lost another nurse, so. And then I did check with Amanda, and we do have enough money to pay for this funding for the rest of the year.
Okay, so there is grant funding remaining that can cover
Yes.
both salary and benefits
Yes.
for 19? Okay.
And then this would have to be addressed then moving forward in the 2020 budget from the general fund, or will it be funded by the grant as well then?
For the time being, it'll be funded out of the grant, but we are looking at that in some other positions to try to solve some of our problems.
Okay, so Mr. President, I'll make a motion that we create a regular part-time position for public health nurse in the health department.
Second.
And this still needs to go to the council for final approval?
Yeah.
Because of the because of the using
statement.
Because it'd be coming out of the grant accordingly, okay.
Yes.
It's just a salary statement, right?
Well, but we need probably health insurance appropriation down there added or transferred, whatever we're gonna need to do.
Yeah.
Because if we don't have health insurance in there now for that.
So we'll have to take it from the
person.
grant fund to the health
Yeah,
insurance line?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right,
Probably a transfer only, but.
okay.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to accept this creation of a new position from regular time to regular, or part-time to regular part-time. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, an agreement with the town of Clarks Hill. This is a resolution.
Doug, do you want to kind of go through that?
Sure. This is, so when you don't get a bid equal to the minimum, equal or above the minimum sale price on a tax sale, you acquire the tax sale lien, tax sale certificate, and you're authorized to transfer that interest to any other political subdivision. Town of Clarks Hill has an interest in property at 9300 Pearl Street, so this resolution authorizes the assignment of that certificate to the town of Clarks Hill.
And then at this point, this is what triggers Clarks Hill to do the necessary steps to accept it, correct? Will we need to take any additional action on it, or is this the only thing that we'll need to act on?
I think this is it.
Okay. Okay. Mr. President, I'll make a motion that we approve Resolution 2019-05-CM.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to accept this resolution and the tax certificates to the town of Clarks Hill. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Next up, agreement with One Touch Security Plus for monitoring system.
Mr. President, I move that we approve an agreement with One Touch Security Plus for monitoring of the recently acquired old YMCA building near the fairgrounds. It's in the amount of $35 per month.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second to accept the security agreement as stated. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? That passes. Next is a contract with Tippecanoe. This is to renovate the 5th floor HVAC system in the courthouse.
Could you easily put your hand
And
on?
the one, 4,500.
It's a total of $66,000.
It was a total of 66, okay. So this is a total of 66 for design phase services, bidding phase services, and construction phase services. I'll make the motion, we approve that contract with Tippecanoe as outlined.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to accept this contract as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Next is appointment to the Board of Zoning Appeals.
So we have actually two follow-up appointments from our first meeting of the year. The first one being to the Area Board of Zoning Appeals. I'd like to make a motion that we appoint Jen Decker to that position.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? That passes.
And the second one is the Economic Development Commission for West Lafayette, and I'd like to make a motion that we appoint Steve Schreckengast to that position.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for this appointment. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? That passes. Okay, any unfinished or new business?
I have none.
I just want to make sure, Pat, because you are here, some people have a prosecutor new position, 4D, some don't. It's,
I think we said email last week after the withdrawal.
okay, just want to make sure. Thank you. So other unfinished new business, reports on file. We have a report from the treasurer, and this will be over in the Commissioner's office for public viewing if wanted. Public comment.
Motion to adjourn.
Meeting adjourned.
Those are all signatures.
These are all just you.